He had to use some grit to find the room to fire.
So tough going to that right shoulder, and then when you play and overexpose that way, he's going to go baseline.
Marshall the three. He's hit a couple from
for a three. That's why the delay. They're now back in action.
Here's the out of the too little too late department, Stu. The Lakers have only allowed 11 points.
What to do with all of it? It's quite a configuration.
Yes, it is. Here's Marshall with the jumper. Another three for Kendall.
Chance to show off his ball handling skills. Starts dancing on Kelly and able to drop him off with a nice jumper.
107-96. Kendall Marshall's been hot all night. Knocks down another three. Off a 33-point performance here against Phoenix. In his last outing, he sat out against Houston. And the long jumpers. Johnson chases it down, and Kendall Marshall brings it back to Jody Meeks. Meeks, who had 42 against Oklahoma City earlier this year, and Marshall knocks down another three.
For a three. That's why the delay. They're now back in action.
Here's the out of the too little too late department, Stu. The Lakers have only allowed 11 points.
Situation. Sometimes, as an official, there's a nice pass outside to Snell. Might be as important as being able to call a game.
There's no doubt. It's not an easy thing to do. I know early in my career I had a very difficult time doing that. And as my career went along, I finally had to learn how to do it more. Then I got along better with the players and the coaching.
A lineup quite like this before, either representing them that many games in a row.
This is Chris Kaman. Perkins is there with the defense. And Kendall Marshall with the three. And that
because he has 6 at this moment. So the Lakers be very happy if they hold to 6 each quarter.
Zach Ray is checked in, known more for his defense than anything else. Wesley Johnson with the screen. Kendall Marshall with a three right.
Going to Wesley Johnson. And you have to trust your best players that they can play intelligent basketball without fouling.
Martin does not pick up a lot of defensive fouls as Marshall lines it up and knocks down the three. Trying to keep the fans' attention.
Well, they were showing Floyd Merriweather, and I'm more interested in his headphones that he's got in. They're diamond-encrusted headphones.
Marshall. The D-League's new rule on flopping, and whether or not you think that they should incorporate that to the NBA. As Marshall hits it, Esmore and Marshawn Brooks. The only other trade that was announced, Reggie Evans and Jason Terry going from Brooklyn to Sacramento. Marcus Thornton now with the Nets as Marshall.
I'm carrying the Holy Cross shoes
I was just going to say, you're a Holy Cross guy. If people don't know, Bill, undergraduate work at Holy Cross, grad work at BU, so he's Boston through and through.
Yeah, now important also is that other word we talk about a lot is consistency. 48-minute game, we have some dry spells.
1-point margin.
Well, it doesn't help when you say 51.
Yeah. There's no other way to express it.
And what happens when you give up a basket like they did on the baseline out of bounds play? It hurts the confidence of your defense and the trust of your teammates. And you saw the results of that on that last play where Middleton was open for the jump shot.
The Lakers pass the ball, and then it stopped with Jordan Hill. They move it back outside for a three.
I played at Central Michigan, and he said that he always had to stay on Kaman, but if you kept him involved, kept him feeling like the game is.
Johnson and Lance Stevenson told him to stay in the post there, and the defense had to honor that.
Basket by Marshall. Three. That gave Indiana a 10-point lead. Just over 3 minutes to play. It's 12 right now. Marshall.
The dunk, 52-45.
McRoberts again wanting to swing the ball. Reversal. Nope, he finds the back door to Hendo.
Nice cut by.
They are a team that's really pretty much built for the playoffs.
Here's Kendall Marshall using the offhand going through the lane.
He's even stated he's going to work on is just defense. He's now played 80 games. Trey's played 69 games now. He knows the NBA game. He knows the NBA point guards and what he has to.
Ryan Kelly chased off the line. Kendall Marshall driving and getting there and scoring.
Cut by him. Here's Marshall behind the back. Start, stop, go again, scoop. He can't finish. Well, it's a good move.
My mic was hot. I'm over here cheering for the Timberwolves. She's doing her hit. Sorry about that, Marnie. Didn't mean to do that. You also weren't expecting that pass from Kevin Love.
I certainly wasn't.
Kendall Marshall looking for his own points. Denied. Love.
Against OKC, he wanted to show you something, but he fouled Jordan Hill instead.
Starting guards for the Lakers, ready to check back into the game.
Marshall, no. Jordan Hill, offensive rebound, yes. Yeah, he's
turnover leads to an easy score for Oklahoma City.
They transition. Marshall scooping it up. He hit earlier that way, missing there. Here comes Durant. 4 of 4. 3-point shooting for the Rockets here in the third.
Isn't that what I highlighted at the start of this third quarter? The Lakers have done a great job in that first half. Only 3 of 12 shooting.
Get to the free throw line.
Now, the Warriors' opening night, all the way back in October, Klay Thompson dropped a career-high 38 on the Lakers, was unconscious that evening. Kendall Marshall actually made his Laker debut again.
Loose out front to Trey, 7 on the shot clock. Ball deflected, taken back by Wesley Johnson, and an early Jazz turnover. Marshall right to left hand, floater up high, hard off the rim, and the rebound to Burke.
And Parker 12, the 2 double-figure scores for San Antonio.
After Nick Young got a chance to dazzle the few Laker fans that are in the building, Thiago comes back with a nice effort on the offensive glass.
Marshall a miss.